We're at Spiritland in King's Cross. It's a space for music lovers. It's not a nightclub. There isn't a dance floor. It's a cafe during the day. It's a bar in the evening. We're open every day from 8 in the morning. We've got a restaurant serving food. It was a deliberate thing not to have the DJ as the focus of the room. We always wanted to have the DJ off to the side and part of the crowd. The mixer we're using at the moment is a Bozak, which was modified by Isno. This was the one Despacio used. We've got a pair of modified Technics turntables with Gelco arms, Isno power supplies, Isno isolators. We're not a vinyl-only bar. Everyone keeps telling us we are. We never have been. I'm not a sort of vinyl evangelist. It's a format along with all the others. And then here we've got all sorts of things. We've got a Space Echo for people who want to dub things out on the mixer. We've got a Revox B77. I love 1/4 inch as a medium. The Kuzma is a Slovenian turntable developed by a guy called Frank Kuzma, who is pretty well known in the sort of audiophile turntable world. This is the latest one. It's called the Excel DC. We're trying out the two sort of different theories of tone arms, which is the very long and the very short. This is a short, rigid, floating tone arm, so you can see it. This thing is 80 kilos alone. Once you put a record on there, it's not moving ever, and it's just going to track beautifully. And then you've got here, you can adjust the height digitally, and you can see there what you're doing, so you can record exactly, where the best performance is working with each cartridge. So this is built by Living Voice. It's just built for us. It's a variation, or has elements of their flagship speaker, which is called the Vox Olympian. During the development process, we tested it with a lot of classical music, which is actually some of the most demanding program material. And if it can handle certain pipe organ pieces and certain orchestral pieces, then it can do everything. The detail on this is insane. It's really revealing. It brings out elements in productions which you've never heard before, and those could be things you've heard millions of times. And we've had producers come in and play their own music and hear elements of it which they didn't realise were there. We've got a slot tweeter, a bullet tweeter, and the top one is rear firing, which is pretty unconventional. We've got 4 18-inch bass drivers. These are Living Voice crossovers, and the crossover is really at the DNA of a loudspeaker. Yeah, we've got a little shop here selling music and accessories, some kind of very affordable, like Teenage Engineering pocket operators, which are just fun little synths, going up to like an immaculate 808 and VCS3, and we are going very deeply into headphones. So we've got a range of headphones starting at around £30 and ending up at about £3,500. And the records, it's mainly secondhand with some new reissues and a few albums which we like to get behind. So it's not a record shop, we're not selling everything, we're just like, these are the 10 albums we love at the moment, and you can pick them up here. So this is the radio studio. My background's in radio production and sound engineering. So we built this studio which has sort of notes of the sort of 50s Capitol Studios, the perforated walls and the white tiles. Generally it's a production studio, though we can do live streaming from here as well. So ultimately, the equipment, which is all, very interesting and appealing, is really just a route to a destination, which is the music and the listening experience and the emotion behind what the performers are actually doing. I can't get too hung up on the equipment. We'll be changing it forever. We'll be tweaking things and pulling things in and out. Ultimately, it's about the listening experience and really engaging with the music and the emotion within that.